Dead Boy Detectives is an exciting series with plenty of interesting mysteries and charismatic characters that keep you hooked every step of the way. Dead Boy Detectives was initially intended to be a spin-off of the DC series Doom Patrol. In that irreverent superhero show, Ty Tennant, Sebastian Croft, and Madeline Horcher played the roles of Edwin Payne, Charles Roland, and Crystal Palace, respectively. The series ended up shifting from the DC universe to the Sandman universe along the way, which paired well with the series' new cast. Netflix's Dead Boy Detective stars George Rextrew as Edwin, Jaden Reverie as Charles, and Cassius Nelson as Crystal. The series centers on the detective agency led by Edwin and Charles, two ghosts who have decided not to move on to their uncertain afterlives, instead continuing to act in the mortal world as a detective duo that helps lost souls move on. Their lives get turned upside down after Crystal enters the scene, with the powerful psychic providing both new questions and answers that further the plot as the Dead Boy Detectives investigate a series of supernatural mysteries. Dead Boy Detectives adds fun to the Sandman universe. The Netflix series does intimate moments and action well. Netflix's The Sandman was one of the most interesting series the streamer has put out in recent years. The show did a lot of world building in its first season, and Dead Boy Detectives continues that in great fashion. While there are a couple of players from The Sandman who return in key moments, Kirby Howell-Baptiste's role as Death is the most exciting one. As Edwin and Charles are running from death throughout the series, Howell-Baptiste's appearance serves to bring a sense of urgency to the story. Dead Boy Detectives is fun. While the series does have more than enough instances of characters going through horrific situations, existential crises, and deadly scenarios, the show does not forget to play around with the concept that a human psychic teaming up with a pair of teenage ghost detectives brings. There are plenty of fantastical magic items that help the boys get out of dangerous situations, and each one of them helps add a different dynamic to the series. With a detective agency at its center, the show's 8 episodes follow more or less a case-of-the-week approach, with overarching storylines that play throughout the season. This helps keep things at a fast pace, with each episode following the detectives as they choose what client to help, based on a few different factors, and has them face some heartbreaking revelations and formidable adversaries, including a witch that makes things very difficult for the series' lead trio. Dead Boy Detectives has a nice mix of dynamic action and slower character-building moments.